building Robert's little yard for his doghouse. So I've got an area planned out. Um, it's decorative and semi-functional idea. I just think it'll look cool. I think it'll look cute for my dog. So that's what we're going to do. And as you can see here, I've got stuff scattered all over the place. I have my makeshift sawhorses because I don't have a real set of sawhorses. But we're going to be building it over there. And right now I need to cut some boards so we can start laying some weed barrier down, cut the boards, put some mulch in. It should be a quick and easy project. I've got the stuff here, and then I'm going to build a table for my propane grill. It's a countertop grill. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Um, yeah, let's get to it. If if you bear with me, I'll get you comments when I can. So let's get this started. Can you see me okay? Of course you can. You can see me just fine. All my gut, my white legs. Of course, no project is complete without a good cup of coffee. Oh, it's nice and cool out this morning. What can I say? Set that down there. Hopefully it doesn't collect too much sawdust. The first thing I gotta do is cut a 4 posts. I'm gonna cut one of these 4x4 posts at a 4-foot length, basically cutting it in half. Need my tape measure. Need my pencil. Tape measure and pencil. I had a teacher in high school. She would say pencil. She would say pencil. Get your paper and your pencil. My brother knows who I'm talking about. Used to be her algebra teacher as well. All right. Tough crowd. 4 foot. Cut this one 4 foot. 48 inches. And then I'll mark all around because my blade won't cut through in one swoop. So I've got to flip the board over and cut it again to get all the way through it. So I just need to mark 3 sides. And then I can get to cutting. Make sure my blade's all the way extended. Come on. I got people watching. Can't embarrass myself now. Let's wake some people up. It's 8:40 in the morning on a Saturday. Let's make some noise. That's one board cut. Now, this is an 8-foot post, but they always give you a little bit extra because they know you're cutting it. So I've got about 1/2 inch I need to cut off of here. Why am I doing it so early in the morning? Because it's cool outside, that's why. If I do it later on, I'm going to be sweating myself stupid. I'll probably start sweating here in a minute anyway. So I might as well knock it out. And my dog Robert would not let me sleep this morning. Right, Robert? So here we are. I need a new blade. The problem is this is a new blade. It's not. It's a cheap blade. All right. That's that. Now I'm just gonna do 4 foot, 4 foot, and then an 8 foot. Pretty simple. I got some brackets. We're gonna move the camera over, and we'll get that going. I got a couple people watching. Feel free to comment if you like. I'll be checking it every once in a while. There's Robert doing this for Robert the dog. All right. That's his little window to see out the privacy fence so you can check on the neighbor dog. He likes that kind of thing. That's that board. There's another board. Excuse me. Get this board here. Ow, my toe. So that's where it's going to go, right there. Pretty much. Hey, Bushka. I'm making Robert his own little yard for his doghouse. I'm going to put weed barrier and mulch, put his little doghouse on there, and then I'm going to go get a little sign that says Robert's Place, and it'll look cute. Will he use it? Maybe, maybe not. Don't care. But that's what I'm doing with it. I got to go get a drill bit and get my brackets and my drill, and we're going to frame this up, and then we'll get the weed barrier down. I'll need my staple gun and a razor blade for that. So stand by, don't go anywhere, and you guys can listen to the birds for a minute. While I do that, I have a microphone on the bill of my cap, so you'll be able to hear me as I go about. Man, it's supposed to only get into the 70s today. I don't know what that is Celsius. You guys know I don't know Celsius. All right, I said I needed a drill bit. And the reason I need a drill bit is because I'm going to, my large drill bit's not in the kit. That's just lovely. That is just lovely. So what did I do with it? I have others, but I want the nice new one. I don't know what I didn't put my tools away properly, so now I can't find it. What else did I say I needed? A staple gun. We need that. I have other drill bits. So that's what we'll get. Hopefully it'll cut. Feels about as dull as my personality. La 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 la. All right, got my brackets. Need a drill with the right bit inside it. Okay, those two things and some screws. There they are. Let's take the whole thing over there. Got my cup of coffee. Take a sip of that. I have a tendency to go back and forth 20 times when I'm doing stuff like this. And if you guys have ever watched me, you'll know that that's just how I roll. All right. So what I'll do is I'll put that there, and I've got a bracket that I can go flush that way. Let's just see how this lines up first. I did not build the fence, so I don't know how square it is. Not that I can claim that I make it any better. It does not. Let's see here. So that looks pretty square like that, which leaves me short over here. That's fine. We can just do it a different way. Go inside the post and square it up that way, which means I'll have to cut this 8-foot board. This is not an exact science. Kind of winging it. That's what I do. Yeah, that looks good right there. Which means I need my pencil so I can mark this board and cut it. Pencil time. Do, do, do. Check in on the comments, see how everybody's doing. Wesley's here. Hey, Wesley and Mel. Let's square this up, and then we can mark our board. All right. We just got to cut the end off of this real quick. I need a cameraman. Robert's not a cameraman. He's not a camera dog either. I bought a new blade for my saw, and it's not a good blade. I need to get another one. Try to save a couple dollars. And it cuts like garbage. I think I can chew through this board faster than this blade. There we go. There's Ramesh. I'm being careful. Okay. Nice and square. That's the way, I like it, I'm gonna put these brackets on here. Hold everything together nice and tight. So I got these angle brackets here that I put in the corners. To make sure everything holds together nice and strong. Dadgummit. I need a new bit for that too. I need all kinds of new stuff. This stuff's wearing out on me. Now, I need 2 more brackets. And this thing will be set in stone. It will not go anywhere. Your attitude needs fixing. 2 minutes you got to go. Well, I hope you have a safe trip, Mel. Doing this for you, Robert. Put my bracket in place. Just like that. Should I put it up there or should I put it down here? I'm going to put it down here. That way it's kind of out of sight. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Well, the birds are chirping. This thing isn't going anywhere. And that's good. We don't want it to. Right? Shooby dooby doo. Making a little patio yard for my dog. I'll get the stuff I need to build, make him a little sign that says Robert's Yard. That's gonna be cool looking. Get this put together so I can do what I need to do. Yeah, this bit's rounded off. I got more of those bits, but I just have to go get it. Ah, come on. Yeah, it's totally shot. I'll have to get another, but that's okay, like I said before. Now, wipe the sweat off my brow. And get the camera moved. Next, I'm going to drill a hole in this corner all the way through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting rebar through this into the ground. And what that'll do is that'll hold that in place a lot better. And just nail that in there. Get in there, you bastard. Now it's not going to slide or move or adjust or anything. I'm going to do the same thing on this corner. Get in there. Now it's not going to move, no matter what. I've got it anchored to the posts, and then the outer parts I have rebar going through into the ground. So now we need weed barrier. Coffee break. Read some comments. Let's see what people are saying. Bye, Mel. All right, now we got to get the weed barrier. And today is going to be a 10 out of 10 day. All right, let me go get the weed barrier. With the weed barrier and this mulch, no grass is going to grow up in his little area, in his little patio. Right, Robert? Okay. Staple gun, razor blade. and weed barrier. And a splinter in my thumb. Alrighty. Now, if you ever do any projects for like gardens and stuff, and you end up purchasing some weed barrier, my suggestion is to go ahead and spend a little bit extra and get the really good thick stuff. The other stuff, see how it's double-sided? I mean, yeah, you can see a little bit through it. It's going to let water through. But this is like the 30-year weed barrier. And it's worth it, I promise you. If you decide to get any, just go ahead and get the good stuff. And it doesn't matter if I'm doing the brown side up or the black side up. It does not matter. I'm trying to just stop the weeds from growing in this little area. Now what I'm gonna do, so I don't have to cut a bunch, make sure that's down below enough, and then we'll staple it in place. Staple it in place. I can even staple it to these fence boards back here, just to keep it from moving. I'm gonna go down here a little bit. With that in stapled, I can pull it nice and tight. And then cut off where I want it to go. Like that. You can use scissors, but I like razor blade. There we go. Now, this is a 3-foot wide. I could have got 4-foot wide, but I'm going to be using the roll for other stuff later on, and I didn't need 4 foot for the others, so I'm going to overlap on this. It's just fine. Go. And we'll repeat the process. Raw, unedited footage. You get those how-to videos that are all polished and perfect and make you feel inadequate in your ability to do stuff. I like doing it live stream. That way, if I do come across something, we can figure it out together on the camera. Make it a little more interactive. Now, I've done stuff like this in the past, so I'm not a complete stranger to the process. So yeah. There's that. See, that's gonna look nice and neat. What do you guys think? Uh-oh, am I out of staples? I am. All right, guys, I got to run and get some more staples. Bear with me for just a minute. I shall return. And I have my microphone. You guys are just tuning in, so you guys can hear me walk through the house and get some staples. Stuff like this happens. I'm using 1/2-inch staples. A little overkill for weed barrier, but it's a pretty versatile size staple used for all kinds of stuff, and I don't have to keep switching it all the time. All right. Now we got the staples. Let's go back. You like your new little bed? You like your new little patio? You like it, don't you? You took right to it. Well, go ahead. It's for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, come on. Come on, get in there if you want to. It's for you, buddy. It's for you. That's funny. Come out here and he's laying inside it. That's awesome. That is funny. Yeah, I definitely got a splinter in my thumb. Okay. All right, now we just need some mulch. There we go. That was cute. He's laying inside there. Alrighty. Robert's little patio. Rip the top off of that bad boy. Probably 3 bags. Yep. Go. I'm going to spread that out. I have more if I deem it necessary. Where's my rake? Make this a lot easier for myself. When you got the right tool for the job, you might as well use it, right? There we go. Almost there. Yeah, see, I don't have to bend over, fall in, or whatever else. I do it upside down because I don't want to grab the weed barrier underneath. So I do my rake upside down. 3 bags is more than enough. That'll look good. We'll smooth it out a little bit more. It'll smooth out and settle over time itself. Doesn't have to be perfect. Get it generally even. There we go. We take Robert's doghouse. And there we go. Got his water bowls here. Set this up. There you go, buddy. There you go. Your little patio. How do you guys think? Not too shabby, huh? Hey, Eric. So there it is. He's got his little house area now. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. But he got his little dog bowls. I'll get a little sign. It says Robert's Place. Yeah. Come here. Get up here. There you go. It's for you. Yeah. That's for you, buddy. What do you think? Dustin or some other people like, does he ever use it? I don't care if he uses it or not. I think it'll look good. I think he's using it. What do you guys think? So there it be. His little area. I get him a little mailbox and a little sign that says Robert's Place. He likes it. Well, that took me 40 minutes to do. Not a bad little project. Like I said, I'm going to add a couple more things to it. And I'll post some pictures about it. But there it is. Good boy. Yeah. All right, I'm signing off. I'll be back on later again when I build a table. I want to cool down and chill now. So, catch you guys later. Bye.